Next question. There are currently 11 to 12 million undocumented immigrants living in the United States. We've heard a great deal about how Congress and the administration have worked to secure our borders. Where do you stand on this issue of immigration reform? The question goes first to Congressman Walz.
Well, first of all, there's absolutely no doubt when you have those numbers that our legal immigration system is broken. This nation's legal immigration system is broken, and what we have to do is we have to ask ourselves three really basic principles. We have every right as a sovereign nation to protect our borders and control what comes in terms of people, in terms of good, in terms of those items that are meant to do us harm. When I was in El Paso earlier this last year, they just let me randomly walk out with the border agents as the cars were crossing at one of our biggest border crossings, and they said, "Congressman, you want to take a look at this car?" And it was just a random check, and I reached underneath there and I said, "That's not supposed to be there." And they said, "No, that would be 100 pounds of marijuana in that car." And they got the person out of the restaurant. I said, "What's the chance of that happening?" And they said, "Pretty good." We're forcing our resources on an issue that could be solved in a fairly simple manner. Let's have an open, honest discussion amongst our workers and our businesses of what we need for labor in this country. And then let's issue a fair number. I think it's probably safe to say people in this room know 5,000 unskilled worker visas probably wouldn't fill the dairy farms of southern Minnesota. They sure wouldn't pick the apples, and they wouldn't do some of the other things that we need. So let's have that discussion. And then let's let the people who want to come to this country for the same reason our ancestors wanted to come, to enjoy a better life, to raise their children in a free society, and to be able to achieve the American dream. Let's have them go through a legal system that gives them a biometric card, untamperable. I'll carry one, and you'll carry one, if that's what it takes. Our employers then won't have the burden of having to verify if this person is a citizen or not. We will have the workers necessary, and our resources can go to stopping the border of those things that we want to stop. We don't want to stop productive, hardworking, honest citizens who want to achieve the dream. Right now, that's not happening.
Great. Your answer?
Well, I believe that the current Congress is incapable of dealing with this problem of illegal immigration. But we should consider ourselves blessed that we are less than 5% of the world's population. We have so many people that look to this country as a beacon of hope and opportunity. We should work with that. If we want to have a debate about legal immigration and a guest worker program, that's a legitimate debate. But illegal immigration has to stop, almost by any means necessary, because we're losing our country. Unlike Congressman Walz, I do support building the border fence. Unlike Congressman Walz, I do support actions taken against sanctuary cities. Even Colin Peterson, a Minnesota Democrat, voted against the sanctuary city legislation and was on the opposite side as Congressman Walz. So, some of the actions that I think that we need to take, we do need to build a border fence. We do need to have a system that can be used with Social Security card and a driver's license to absolutely identify people. People use 10 to 12 million illegal immigrants as a number, but nobody's counted that. And furthermore, there is an injustice in that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution allows states like California and Texas to count every inhabitant, whether they're here legally or not, when it comes to apportioning representatives. So in the year 2000, we almost lost a congressional seat in Congress, and we may lose it in 2010. We need stronger representation on this issue in Congress, or we're going to lose a congressional seat. And I would ask the question, who should lose the congressional seat if they cannot protect the interests of Minnesotans on this issue?
30-second rebuttal.
Well, if I win, not us. This issue is you got to see an insight, though, into problem solving, and this is a very good one on this. Dr. Davis said the legal immigration system is irrelevant to this, and that's not the discussion we're having. The case of, this is again, as a physician, I would believe Dr. Davis would know this, you treat the cause, not the symptom. And in this case, the cause is a broken legal immigration system, and it's a broken system of trade deals through NAFTA that forced 6 million Mexican workers across the border to find work here that were taken away because of that deal. So you either treat the symptom or you treat the cause.
Okay.